Okay, I'm going to talk for just a second about something that seems really important to me. This is a principle that I'm using a whole lot in my paintings, and it's really working well, which is focusing on shape design, abstracting things to their simplest early on, and then breaking those shapes down into smaller shapes and smaller shapes. And this sounds obvious when you say it out loud, but it's really something to pay attention to. Like in this case, this was identifiable within maybe 10 brushstrokes. You could tell what it was without wasting time on an outline or fidgeting around with layers or anything. This is all done on one layer in one pass in about 15 minutes just by using the fill tool and maybe a couple of blur, smudge, or mix tools. Um, and it's just that it's when you knock in your abstract shapes and they work, then you can break those down to smaller shapes, hone it down, and be done with it. Be out of there in the same amount of time that you'd be finishing your pencil sketch with a lot of apps. Um, and using the slight jitter on the color gives you a few different uh, tones in any of the brushstrokes that you lay down, which gives you some dynamics and some variety. And the fill tool being pressure sensitive now on the iPad means that you can do very thin layers like washes over previous shapes and hone them down really, really easily, still without using any layers whatsoever, other than just that first one. And then this is just a quick sketch of some vegetables done very much the same way. Almost like basically you start out painting almost like a kindergartner, big blobs of color, just putting them where they go, and that's very flexible. And then honing all those areas down, treating them all the same. That the background is just as important as the foreground. Um, it all has variety of brushstrokes and um, uh, textures, shapes, sizes, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's heavy paint. That's using some dynamic shape design to get proto realism, post realism. All right, thank you.